PS Reloaded, man. It's your boy 3 Letter, man. Subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Y'all see where to follow your boy at. Hit the like button also. I appreciate that. Y'all see the title of this one, man. Let's talk about it, man. Second battle of the night. Reed Dollars versus Charron. And let me just say, man, going back to JC and Nick G, good battle. Set up the night. We go to Reed Dollars and Charron. This is a very, very good battle. I'm not going to put the C word next to it. I can't do that. But this was on its way to be a very, 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 very dope battle. It was a very good battle for the first 2 rounds. Let me say that. I thought we'll get into Reed's third in a minute, and the mishaps he had that probably took a lot from this battle and everything like this. But I remember when this battle was announced, a lot of us will pick Charron to win this battle. Let's just call it what it is, right? Reed has been real rough to watch in his last couple battles and stuff. Reed was actually good in this battle, bro. I'm not going to hold you. One of the best Reed Dollars that I've seen in a while. I got to be honest. It's a very good Reed Dollars until the third round. We'll get to that in a minute. I saw somebody on Twitter say that Charron is one of the best Caucasian battle rappers of all time. I don't want to put him in a Caucasian box. You know, I think that's doing a disservice to the brother Charron and what he brings to the table of battle rap. You know what I mean? If you take the pigmentation and complexion to the side and just focus on what he brings to the table of battle rap, Charron is one of those guys, bruh. One of those guys, win-loss resume is impeccable in battle rap. But let's get into this, man. Round 1, Charron, man. He came back to Shine card to get a slap back. That was hilarious. You got K-Shine standing right there. If you know the situation with K-Shine and Charron from years ago, you know that bar's going to hit a little bit, right? Dollars on the table, line by Charron was fire. I thought Charron came out on swinging. I'm talking about wang, 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 wang in the first round, bro. Read the room, paint the room with red. I didn't even notice Shine left all my opponents being zipped up. They saying she didn't know Shine was going for a lot. I believe in opponents zipped up. The Magic Johnson, was dope and everything like that. I thought Reed was on Charron's helmet for the first round, bro. Go in on a Philly rapper, no Diddy. The Danny Myers bar was tough. This is a very, 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 very good round by Charron to set off the battle and stuff. Reed Dollars first round now, man. Gave you a page because gave you a pass because the nerd talk, you went into that. Coke So White, it's a mirror match. The Jack Thriller eyeball by Reed was tough. That was tough, bro. I Smack Killers, you know, Charron calls himself the Smack Killer. I Smack Killers. I like how Reed went into that bag. No season on baked chicken. Listen, man, I thought Reed Dollars got busy in the first round, bro. I got Charron getting the first round, but I like the tone from both of these brothers in the first round. I love how they set the tone with both. And I'm like, okay, we're getting 2 dope rounds from both these individuals. Let's just keep it going. Let's keep the momentum going from their first round. Charron second round, man. The Godfather second is better than the first. Fire. He was flipping a lot of Reed bars. Nice. White boy slang. You need to get a grip. Girl of Your Dreams bar was crazy. The Dollar Earn bar was crazy. Trash more people than a Knicks fan. That was wild. Went back to Reed flips were actually dope, man. The Reed in reverse on some dyslexic shit, that was crazy by Charron. It looked like Carlton if he got rejected from school. So many teeth. Frank with the grippers can unlock your phone. Son, that Frank the grippers bar by Charron was crazy, son. Crazy, back-to-back dope rounds from Charron, and this is what Charron does. You're not gonna get filler from Charron. You're not gonna get, oh my God, can you hurry up already? You don't get that from Charron when he's rapping, bro. You just don't. You feel me? Reed Dollars second round now. The 9-11 Twin Towers bar, fire by Reed, man. He said you lost the bill collector and you're gonna spend money on dollars. That was fire by Reed, man. And then Reed was kind of like, he brought his bars back a little bit though and everything like that. I think he lost some momentum just a tad bit. But when he got it back, he got back to the bars and he was nice with it though. I gotta make sure I say that. You know what I mean? The Web in My Hand bar was crazy. Smacked by Shine, beam in your face was fire. Reed was fighting back. He was kind of, you know, like I said, he had a slippage in the beginning, but he definitely fought back in the second round, man. Wasn't clean though. You got to be real. Wasn't clean. Jesus is Black. That's a whole different lecture. Went into that bag also. I got Charron again when I got Charron 2-0. Not taking nothing away from Reed Dollars, because Reed was actually good, but no momentum, and Charron had momentum the whole round, B. Consistency the whole round, you know what I mean? Third round now. I gotta be honest, this is the lightest round I thought from Charron, respectfully. You know what I mean? It wasn't a bad round, but if I'm comparing his first, second, and third, this is the lightest round. The white boy crash out, the general feed ball. Spider-Man me ball was nice though. The Ozark white boy watching dollars, schooling him with facts. Benjamin Ink, that was dope also. I thought if Reed came correct, he could have made this round very interesting, right? But when he went into the head of Charron bar, he lost the momentum there. Lost a lot of momentum. He lost more momentum in slippage in the third round than he did in the second round, because he could not get it back. He could not get back on focus respectfully. You know what I mean? Charron even said it, man. You'll bring your bars back. And you can tell Charron wanted Reed Dollars to get his ish off. Because here's the thing about Reed Dollars, whether we get on him or not. A lot of his peers want to battle him because, to them, I think a lot of them looked at Reed. They saw Reed first, right? So they get a Reed Dollars on your resume. A lot of brothers want that. I have to make sure I highlight the fact that people want to battle Reed Dollars, right? But he couldn't get it back though. He messed up again, bringing the bars back and stuff. I got Charron with a 30 ball, not a body bag, a clear 30, man, a clear 30. You know what I mean? I don't think you can't give Reed the second round because he didn't finish clean. He definitely can't get the third round. You know what I mean? And even though he finished clean in the first, I still think Charron overpowered him in the first round. So I got Charron with a 30 ball, man. Listen, we got Charron beating 2 PA dudes back to back, man. You know what I'm saying? He beat Bill Collector, Battle Academy, and he just beat Reed Dollars. So I mean, I take that for what it's worth. Charron ain't to be messed with, bro. He's not the person you can't go through the motions with a person like Charron, bro. You just can't, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Charron said, I walk down your fake street image like the Roadrunner. Like, he just be... It's Charron, bro. I don't know what y'all want me to tell you. You know? So, take that for what it's worth, man. And then the infamous death stare that Charron gave into the camera. He gotta start. Charron, you gotta do that every battle. You gotta give the death stare into the camera every battle. I'm sorry. That's your thing. You gotta keep that going in every battle, sir. Real talk, man. And Reed, back to you, brother. We have a lot of problems with these choking and stumbles in your last 6 battles, bro. Last 6. You show us flashes of old Reed, but then you go into this forgetting the bar situation in your battles, bro. You're not finishing clean, bro. And I gotta say it again, even though he didn't finish clean in the second round, he fought back though. Reed could have won that third round, bro. I think if Reed didn't choke and land a few haymakers, he could have got that third. But coulda, woulda, shoulda, right? So we can't play the coulda, woulda, shoulda game. You should have handled your business, right? So, and once again, Charron, I don't know, bruh, he's just a hard person to beat, man. He's a hard person to beat. And if you go in there playing games with him, you're going to get clipped. You're going to get clipped. Charron's not a person you can go through the motions with. You can't be stumbling and choking. You can't, bro. Not with Charron. You can't. But, like I said, we could have made the third round interesting, in my opinion. But, you know, it is what it is, man. You know what I mean? You're going to be hard-pressed to find anybody saying that, you know, Reed Dollars won this battle. I mean, unless you're a biased Philly person, you know what I mean? We know Philly's not biased, right? Right. You know what I mean? I don't know. But skill set, resume, audience, controlling the crowd. Charron is that guy, bruh. I'm sorry, my guys, but Charron, man. So, once again, man, it was a good battle. It wasn't a bad battle, though. To the third, with Re messing up. But I got Charron with a clear 30, man. It's your boy 3. What?